Yeah, one thing that really kind of always upsets me is that people just kind of really forget about Liberty City and Vice City stores and even Chinatown Wars, when those games really do deserve respect. It's because Rockstar forgot about them also. They're kind of stuck on the PS2 and PSP, aren't they, huh? I mean, emulators luckily exist. Yeah, people keep saying that the whole reason why we never got Vice City stores because of Phil Collins. As far as I'm aware, Liberty City stores MoMA didn't really sell all that well, so that's probably the reason why Vice City stores never became a thing. Vice City stores objectively a downgrade in terms of quality from San Andreas. This man is talking crazy. I am sorry, but that is an opinion that we are not going to accept on the Gtamen YouTube and Twitch channel. I respect your opinion, but you are wrong. Here's my counter argument. San Andreas is very, very good, but the foundation, like if you look at Vice City Stories, what that brought to the series, it brought a more serious story that immediately transitioned over to GTA 4. The reason why GTA 4 story, in my opinion, has a more serious tone and it's like, I guess, way more character driven and like way different than, I guess, like a traditional GTA where there was much more focus on like the relationships and stuff like that of the main character and all that, rather than, you know, Liberty City Stories than before was a lot more, you know, oh, rise to the top type of thing. Whereas, you know, Vice City Stories had a lot more like, I guess, a serious tone and stuff in that regard. Graphically and quality of gameplay. I wasn't done, by the way. The Empire business. One could argue that is literally the foundation of the businesses in GTA Online. If there is something that is arguably really, really fun and cool about Vice City Stories, it's the Empire side of things. Vice City Stories is criminally underrated and deserves all the respect on its name. Here's a hot take for you. I am personally of the belief that Vice City Stories is better than Vice City. Like the map improvements that they did to the Vice City map, like even like small quality of life things and whatnot. The radio, I mean, Vice City Stories V-Rock, for example, you know. Like, I'm not saying that you're not allowed to you know, to like prefer San Andreas. Definitely not. San Andreas obviously is a fantastic game, but to say that Vice City Stories ain't shit is, you know, there's a very much there. You can very much make an argument though for like Vice City Stories definitely having performance issues, and I would say though that if you're gonna compare like Vice City Stories, you're gonna have to compare it to the PS2 version of San Andreas as well, right? Which arguably is not going to be as graphically impressive as San Andreas, which you probably most remember because of PC. I'm really curious, like, I believe there at some point was a PC version of Vice City Stories. I think eventually, like, development for that just kind of stopped for whatever reason. Out of the trilogy, which one is your favorite? San Andreas. San Andreas is my childhood, It genuinely is. It's like San Andreas was like the game that I got on PC from my cousin, which he got for me as a gift. If Rockstar's watching, I owned the game several times. Never said Vice City was I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. Think of this. When GTA 4 released, a lot of people went back and then they were disappointed with how it compared it with the San Andreas and Vice City Stories. That's fair, that's fair. 4 missed a lot of stuff that San Andreas had. Yeah, I think like GTA 4 really was like the shift for Rockstar into like, you know, story first then gameplay, rather than like the older games which was always gameplay first. Well, GTA 4 at least, they used to be the same people that who hated GTA 4 when it came out. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a GTA 4 elitist. I just, you know, I do personally recognize though that even though GTA 4 is my favorite, I do very much recognize that the gameplay in 5, like in terms of missions, is probably the best in the series in terms of like mission gameplay. For the simple reason that like most missions like feel a lot more like, you know, that they take you like on, you know, like genuine missions rather than like A to B, I suppose. You know, there's just a lot more going on, and you can clearly see and hope that they'll take it on for GTA 6. Did they always say that they couldn't do a lot of stuff from San Andreas to 4 due to there being a new engine or something? Don't recall him saying that or seeing that, but it could be very possible, to be fair. Multiple protagonists really hurt the story of GTA 5. Yes and no. The multiple protagonists isn't the issue. I think 3 protagonists might have been the issue. Because, like, in many ways, you start the game as Franklin, And as soon as Michael becomes a thing, and especially when Franklin becomes a thing, well, I guess more so the moment that Trevor shows up, Franklin becomes like a third wheel that just kind of hangs around us like, hi guys, I'm here, hello. Thank you for having public access. Appreciate you, dude. You can't write a good story for 3 protagonists. I mean, I don't know, Chad. I mean, what you guys reckon? Do you guys reckon that GTA 5 story was good? Or was it just like kind of regular story underutilized? Yeah, but you kind of have to wonder like how much more could they utilize it, because I mean, you know, I guess in many ways the story of GTA 5, I guess the actual main protagonist you could probably argue is Michael. Yeah, that's probably my biggest gripe with GTA 5 story, I guess. You know, it didn't have like as interesting side characters, which like is like a big thing to me in GTA games. I think GTA San Andreas' story was worse than GTA 5. I mean, I can see that, to be honest. I don't necessarily find that to be a very controversial opinion. Because again, San Andreas is like more gameplay first and story first, really. For story over 5. Oh yeah, I think most people do. Just didn't care for the characters, wouldn't immerse themselves in the story, they felt shallow. I especially love the characters in 4, but that's me. I think like GTA 5 being like too handholdy is really kind of like because of a product of its time, honestly. This is kind of what the games have been anyways. I think this might be like a really silly thing to say, but like one thing that kind of like always kind of like put me off a little bit too much for like GTA 5, as much as I don't really mind people swearing and stuff, I feel that like there's a time and a place for swearing, but like sometimes it just felt like it was just kind of overused and just kind of done for the sake of it. I feel that over excessive swearing just kind of makes the characters seem like just dumb criminals. When someone is like Michael, for example, he's not a dumb person, you know what I mean? It's like if you look at like the most iconic lines in like GTA 4, for example. How much did they pay you to voice Lucia in GTA 6? $250 and some Skittles.